You say power! Tenant! Power! Tenant! Power! When I say tenant, you say power! Tenant! Power! Tenant! Power! Let's go!
All right. The rent is what? The rent is what? The rent is what? All right, y'all. Good morning. My name is Vanna Wilson, and I'm a tenant in Erie, Pennsylvania. I am a leader with Homes Guaranteed campaign. And the Homes Guaranteed campaign is organizing with a simple idea. This is the richest country in the history of the world. Everyone can have a home. We are poor and working class, old and young, black, brown, and everything in between. We are organizing across the lines that the other side uses to divide us. We are building tenant units around the country. Today, our landlords have all the power, and we have none. That ain't right! Today, the landlords can change whatever they want in the rent, regardless of the quality or condition of our homes. And that ain't right! Today, too many of us are choosing between medications and rent, or food and the rent, and that ain't right! Today, the president and his administration talk about gas, and they talk about what they need. They talk about is rent. Woo! Feeling it. Woo! Today, our landlords are nameless, faceless corporations who don't pick up when we call. They only come around to collect rent, and that ain't right! First and foremost, we want a meeting with the president and his national economic counselor, Brian Dietz. And we want the president to sign an executive order to regulate our rent. The rent is what? The rent is what? Period. And our first story today is going to be from the beautiful Penny Blevins from Kentucky.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Penny Blevins, and I am a leader of Kentucky Tenants for the Home Guarantee campaign. I want to tell you a story what happened when we put profit over people. I want to tell you a story about the nation's national housing policies. It's a story about abandoning public housing programs and allowing private real estate to have their way with us. I want to tell you a story about how my whole community was forced to leave. I am a proud parent of a son who is in college on a full-time scholarship. Up until this year, I lived in public housing site in Covington, Kentucky, called City Heights. 366 families were there with us. It was our home. In the middle of 2022, the Housing Authority put in an application to HUD to sell the site and demolish all the units.
That ain't right.
I was the president of the resident council and led an effort to tell our public officials to block the deal. We told them that forcing people out in the middle of a pandemic was a terrible thing to do. We fought back. The federal government approved the demolition. They said that they will relocate 10 families a month on a special tenant voucher. They lied. Kentucky.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. Kentucky has a shortage of 78,559 affordable housing units. There's no places to go. We lost our job work program. Our monthly electricity bills went from $17 to $80. I got a letter in May where they was telling me my rent was going to go from $50 to $550.
That ain't right.
Here's the problem. The federal government is held hostage by private businesses, corporations, convincing people in power that we are going to have homes. They have to make someone else rich. I'm here today to believe because I believe that something else is possible in this country. I believe that home guarantee, the ideal that we can live in the world where everyone has a safe, decent, truly affordable home. I'm here today because I believe the president will take our invitation to do the right thing, to regulate our rent and stop abusers of power of making profit off our lives. The rent is too damn high! It's too damn high! It's too damn high!
All right, y'all. Next up, we're going to hear from Mr. Harvey Nash from Kansas City and LaMonica Dickerson from Louisville, and they will be describing the meeting that was hosted at the White House on Monday.
Good morning. My name is Harvey Nash, and I'm a leader with KC Tenants and Homes Guarantee Campaign. Shit has really hit the fan the last few years. In 2019, they closed the school that I was working at, and I've been living on a fixed income ever since. I live in an apartment building owned by Landmark Realty, a landlord based in California. They've hiked my rent 4 years in a row. That ain't right. This year they raised my rent from $825 to $917. And that's just the rent. I pay another $70 for water and $10 for renter's insurance. By the time it's all said and done, there's nothing left. The property manager told